All right, our last game of the night. Starting a little bit late, but we're gonna make it happen.
There we go, boys. Alright, we got the setup. We're all good to go. Fire versus Digital Esports. Buy 'em, and we good to go. Yeah, Poopington.
I would like. It would be funny if like Poopington, like a sibling or something that just didn't understand like chat and stuff.
Woo, more hype!
And, like you know how people are like sporting events, like when you're at the stadium, they shout like "woo" and "go team" and "woo." We're all excited all the time.
Yep,
That's what Poopington reminds me about. And like he's just going woo and chat.
I believe it. Like, woohoo! Sports ball!
Shouting at him, you know. Shout out, yeah.
Touch
shout
basket!
Sports and chat.
Woo!
I can believe it.
Out of bounds foul! Alright, I'm curious.
It's just what it reminds me of. It's just what it reminds me of.
It's like that your little, that your little brother that doesn't know what the hell's going on.
I hope Poopington's also on a computer because typing in caps on your that much. Granted, you can lock it under the caps, but still,
Alright.
that's a lot of effort.
So with that game, I'm in the lead, Brent, so you get to take the first bet here.
Oh, okay.
But anyways, Udyr again! Ah! Udyr is a really powerful champion. He's done really well. And if a team can pull it off, it's probably Team Digital. But it's still risky because it is low elo. So we'll have to see how well they play this Udyr.
Yeah, and we also just found out that Diddley is either a Rob or a Tristan. Or Tristan.
What?
The more you know.
Where did you find that out?
I don't know. I'm just making stuff up.
Hashtag
Tilly got all upset. The
Okay.
gays getting called out in chat, and Dilly got all upset about it. Hey, whatever
no.
floats your boat. Lee's the same way. He was all over those nuts earlier. You should have seen.
You know what? I got my Planters cocktail peanuts.
Yeah, those. Yeah, I'm not even gonna go there. It's a G-rated
Cocktail
stream.
Peanuts.
It's a G-rated stream. You know what, Lee? When you tempt me with stuff like that, I'm not even gonna go there.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Anyways, Echo Jana, what is Team Digital putting together here? They're looking for their 6th win. Now, Fire is looking for their 4th. Putting together a solid team comp so far. Looks like all the power picks are going over to Fire. So is Team Digital getting out-drafted here?
We'll have to see how it's going to work out because an Echo John is a really strong champion when played properly, and I think Digital can do it. But a Fiora and an Alistar on the hands of Fire, they still need to have their mid and their AD carry to pick from. And honestly, a Fiora Alistar is not a bad second draft.
No, it's a great draft. We'll see what Team Digital responds with. Looks like a little bit more AP on that Gragas potentially.
Yeah. Here we go. I'm curious to see if this Gragas gets picked up because...
More AP. Or more magic damage, excuse me.
What do you mean more magic damage?
Tristana.
Tristana's AD.
She's got a lot of magic damage on her spells.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, she does.
What are you talking about?
At least she used to.
Yes,
Yes, explosive charge does magic
that's why
damage.
you don't analyze.
Explosive charge does magic damage. Buster shot should do magic
I'm
damage.
hyperventilating.
No, they all do magic damage. What are you talking about? Rocket jump, explosive charge,
Yeah,
and
rocket
Buster
jump
shot.
does magic damage when you jump on top of them.
All does magic damage. There is more magic damage. Tristana does a whole lot of magic damage.
Okay.
Man, trying to doubt.
I
on that
can't,
knowledge.
Brent. Brent.
3 spells. You could do if you can
What's
run
the
AP
scaling on the
Tristana.
spells, Brent?
If you can run AP
What's the
Tristana,
scaling on the spells, Brent? Tell
you
me
know
the
what?
scaling on the spells and tell me if you're right.
Let me go find out.
All right, you go find out. I'll talk about the picks.
Yeah.
All right. All right, so the Tristana pickup is going to be a really hard late game carry for Nutrix. I love the Tristana pick. I think it's a really good. Now mid lane potentially could be picked up for Digital unless it's an Echo mid. Or an Echo top. I don't really know where Echo's going to go here.
That face when you click on Poppy because you think it's Tristana.
Yeah, right? Two Yordles. They look kind of the same now, right?
They look exactly the same.
All right, well, over on Team Fire, they have an Fizz.
Ooh,
Now-
Rocket Jump does magic. Rocket Jump does 60, 100, 160, 200, 10, 260 plus 50% AP.
Yep. Okay.
On the Rocket Jump, Explosive Charge does 50, 75, 100, 125, 150 plus 25% AP.
Yep, 25%. Okay.
Buster Shot does 300, 400, 500 plus 100% AP. She's a magic damage champion.
Okay, you want to tell me that you're a Tristana, you want to jump into the damage? And
I'm not saying you want to jump into it, but it's not. She
so
is
the
going to
only
provide.
AP that could potentially come out, the only substantial AP currently that could come out of Tristana is the ultimate.
No. Explosive Charge.
I said
as well does quite a
substantial.
bit.
What's the
honestly,
scaling on AD
really?
on Explosive Charge, Brent?
I just closed the thing.
Yeah.
You didn't ask for AD.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me go back.
Let me go back to my history. I gotta
No,
go back
I just
to-
control Shift T opens up a closed tab.
Hey, I did not know that. I learned something today.
It's plus 50, plus 65, plus 80, plus 95, plus 110% bonus 80, bonus 80, and then it does 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 physical damage total.
Mm-hmm.
But it still does a lot of magic damage. You got like that magic damage adds up though.
No,
So
what
it's not going to be as much as Corky does. but
Tristana
overall-
AP.
No, she's
was
not
it-
going AP.
No. I want
The
to
magic
I want to talk about this though because we're talking about it. Tristana AP used to be silly. Do you remember that?
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
Yeah,
It
in the
was
mid lane,
absolutely broken.
She would jump on you, pop
was
her E, and then
retarded.
pop her ultimate, and then bop, you're dead.
It was retarded.
Yeah.
It was like actually like gay retarded, like more retarded than like Master Yi
Yep,
or like
definitely.
Trendemir.
Yeah. But that was a thing. I don't think that's a thing here, but it is going to be a mid lane
no,
Morgana, so they will have all of that.
I wouldn't say she's going in the mid lane. I'm just saying, just like Corky, the magic damage is gonna add up.
I'm
So,
curious. I want to look at this though, because if you're making a point of this, I want to look at it at the end of the game. We can look at it afterwards, because I'm curious to see what it actually is.
Yeah, we can look at the. We'll make a note. Remember to check the magic damage Delta champions because I know Corky does half. Now Tristana won't be even anywhere near that, but she should have a substantial. It's at least going to be a substantial portion. Maybe 10%, 20% of her damage is going to be magic.
Well, we'll see. It's coming to the time, Brent, where we have to decide who is the winner of the game.
We got to pick a winner.
And
Oh.
I think we're
I
both
think
going to
it's
say the same
Ian.
person.
Yeah, I agree with that one.
Okay. So Team Fire. No,
Well, you joke.
wait. But honestly, Team Digital Esports has won 6 games in a row,
5 games in a row.
5 games in a row. I expect this to be 6 games in a row. That being said, the Fizz and the subs on Team Fire, I have no clue what to expect for them. So this could be a shot in the dark and just saying TDE, but it's just, second nature because they've got 5 wins and Fire has, 1, 2 subs, 3 subs? So, yeah, only Triple J and Dimp are on the original roster, I believe.
No, Maniac's in there as well.
Oh, is he?
It's 2 subs, yeah.
Where's Maniac go? Because CTF's the jungle.
Maniac's usually the top lane, isn't he?
I don't remember. All right, well, still, subs on the side of Fire, and the better record on TDE just makes me think TDE will win this, regardless of the champions. I'm curious to see how this Fizz is played out, though.
I agree with that one. It really doesn't matter what the composition are from these teams. Team Digital Esports just always comes in with strong laners, and they got laners that can abuse that fact.
Mm-hmm.
I know Homo played the Morgana last time to really, really good. We thought the Morgana was...
Yeah.
dumpstered on, and it ended up winning the game for him.
Yeah, and this is actually really smart from TDE, though. If you look at their champion select and how they have it, Team Fire went for like an engagey dive comp with Fizz, with the Alistar, with the Fiora. And on the side of TDE, they have a Gragas disengage, they have a Janna disengage, rather, and a Tristana, who's one of the safest AD carries ever with a rocket jump. There's really no one for Fizz to jump onto, in my opinion, and that could be really bad for Fire.
Yeah, it could. I think Fire is gonna have to just craft some magic this game. Now it's kind of tough to say that, going into the start, but like Fire is just gonna have to play out of their minds if they want to win this game.
Yeah,
because the Team Digital has just been too consistent. They've been just too strong, and they're just just absolutely powerhousing through every one of their games.
Well, every
Did we
game.
get a vote? Did we get a vote in chat yet?
Oh no, we didn't actually. We got to do that. New game. Team vote FRE win for Fire, or vote TDE win for Team Digital Esports, and let's know who you think will win the game.
Got it first. Can't
Got it first, man. Gotta be first. Yep, that's generally not a good thing when you have, women's, but hey, who am I to judge?
Alright.
Hey, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
If you want to turn it on, Lee, we'll turn it on.
I don't know, man. I'm just playing or watching League of Legends. I'm not even good enough to play, alright?
That's true. Neither of us are. We're terrible.
But hey, one thing that we have continuously said, pretty much every game we've seen digital esports win, when the Nexus is exploding, when you bring up that victory screen for TDE, we always say they play completely and utterly around Nutrinks. They have all the safety and appeal for Nutrinks every time.
True. It's true.
And they have not once played a different style. So that could be an incredible weakness, and no team has figured that out yet.
No team's exploited it. You are correct.
These VODs could be very useful for scouting. However,
nobody watches them.
People continue to let Nutrinks, not necessarily Nutrinks, get the champions he wants, but his team get the champions he wants. The Morgana, the Janna, the Gragas barrel disengage, the Janna specifically.
I don't even know. I haven't seen Nutrinks get targeted at all. And that could be a problem. If you get Nutrinks on somebody he's not going to carry with, or has to be more passive, maybe put him on like a Sivir, or put him on somebody who's not going to be able to just straight up carry a game. Maybe you got a chance, like force him on Ezreal or something. Yeah, Ezreal can do a lot of damage, but if you get a tanky enough front line, you can work through that. Yes. You can kind of play around that. If you know what's going to happen, you can then plan. So a lot of teams just not deciding to put that strategy into effect.
Oh man, trading up in the top. Echo won that because the Thunder Lord's proc and his passive on his E, so this is going to be interesting. I don't think I've ever seen an Echo top lane.
No.
I mostly see him in the jungle or sometimes in the mid.
Or mid lane.
But very rarely.
I remember I used to play in mid. That's where I got my level 5 from him at. Mid lane.
Oh, if he's judged.
Too strong. Ooh, the sub already coming in doing work.
Troll pole too strong, man.
Yeah, he's gonna have he's gonna have 3 charges as well on that corrupting potion, so he should not die at all.
Yeah, he should be really safe in this mid lane. I don't expect necessarily Takumi Homer to go off on Morgana, but as long as he stays safe and keeps their win conditions with.
Ooh, one more auto, doesn't get it.
Carrying this Nutrinks, I mean.
Oh, Black Shield a little bit late. Does cancel out that damage. It's Cannon minion being a bro, blocking that binding.
What a bro. Oh, Gragas, Shelly's here.
Yeah, the aggression's not going to go well for the Fizz. He's going to have his pull up. He does also have the flash, but the flash engaged from the Gragas is going to turn that around. It means first blood onto Shelly.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, and this is exactly what you don't want to do to TDE. Like Requiem, like I was saying, if you give them early kills, if you give them early gold, they will run away with it.
Well, Draskin's trying to run away top lane. Udyr came in, did slow him up. So he got out to safety, so no return kill there. And just Seppuku not respecting the damage out of the Gragas. He could have flashed that. He still has it up.
Maybe not quick enough fingers. It's possible.
I don't know. I think if you see a Gragas trying to charge at you half a screen away, you got to know a flash is coming right behind it. And he does it all the time, too. Shelly, that's Shelly's classic engage. Every time we see him play, it's a body slam into a flash. Every time. Without fail. But again, nobody's watching the VODs.
I know, man. We'll see. I mean, Fire are down in gold, 5,000 or 500 gold rather. Who 5,000? That'd be scary. But
it'd be scary 4 minutes into the game.
That'd be really scary.
I would be very impressed if a team managed to pull that.
Same. Oh, Vitals procs means Ed's gonna get the
Health.
better of that, but
Yeah. Ed not doing too bad, turning that around a little bit. As a Draskin took some damage and wasted a bunch of mana on that Maniac who roamed up there. So.
But look at that. Tickle Me Homo did get a double Doran start with that assist, so.
Double Doran's in the spell thief, so he's going to be just generating all of that gold.
Yep, he's going for a really passive and safe lane against the Fizz. He does not want Fizz to get anywhere, because Fizz can be really dangerous, even with all of this peel on the side of neutral.
I remember we commented on that last time he got ahead in his lane. Started the spell thief. So far he hasn't been able to find a proc because he just keeps killing minions too quick. But the ghost on the Frost Queens will help him hit the bindings, and if not, the bindings will allow him to keep people inside his ultimate.
Oh man, lots of trading in the mid, and now Seppuku sit back now. Half health has to chug some pots to sustain a little bit in lane.
And the lifesteal from the Morgana is just really strong.
Yeah.
The spell vamp, excuse me, not the lifesteal, the spell vamp just keeps him so safe. But Udyr's coming in bot. Talk about safety. Blowing bot lane blows Udyr, blows Maniac right away. Nutrix just jumps out the safety.
Exactly what we were talking about. There's nothing anyone on Team Fire can do really to get to this 80 carry.
Black Shield, body slams to keep him alive. Echo stuns on a big zone.
Oh,
and then the jump away from Nutrix. He's going to keep him safe. Now, up in the top lane, Fiora did not riposte that stun. He was not quite standing inside the circle, so is going to get the worst end of that trade, the short end of the stick.
I think she did actually riposte it, but still lost.
No, Ezreal, or, no, excuse me, Echo would have gotten stunned up for it. Because it would have been a counter.
Whatever.
Not on my screen, I'm watching it back right now. On my laptop. No, he was standing outside the circle. Oh, no, he did get stunned up. You are correct. He did.
Yeah, he doesn't have to be standing in the circle if you riposte a stun, regardless.
Did get stunned up.
Hey, buddy.
That was a good play. Good play from Ed then.
Oh, Shelly's in the mid, though, giving some pressure. He's pinged out.
But nothing's happening of it.
Yep.
Team's just content to back off, and Gragas. Shelly's looking for some more invades, though.
Yep, buzz, phone. Yeah. Deep ward from early wards in the blue side jungle for Digital Esports. They're actually doing Rift Herald at 7.5 minutes. Very early Rift Herald. Going to go for some early pressure here.
It's going to keep them out of the lanes for a little bit, but their lanes are already pushed forward across the map. So it's really not going to cost them all too much to go ahead and take it.
Yeah, pretty much free because Fiora up on the top is now pushing towards the tower. So, really nothing lost and a free objective picked up for Digital Esports right there.
Cam the man with a very late vote for the Fire Squad. Even after seeing First Blood go over to Shelly, still rooting for the Fire team. Gotta hand it to Cam.
Yeah, man, the dedication.
It's like an Indians fan.
Oh my
Professional
god.
baseball. The team's terrible. Always terrible. Doesn't even stand a chance in the regular season, but still has a very solid fan base. Get back to that later as Fizz goes in. A little spell immunity on the Fizz ultimate is going to keep Tokomi Homo safe. And that's really got to be aggravating.
Oh!
Viewer goes in top. Or the grand challenge. The Echo ultimate comes back. Rewound that. But he might just be rewinding to his death. Gragas did not find the body slam as Fizz did dodge it. Sidestepped out of the way. He does have flash up. Shelly just needs to flash to get away.
The red buff.
And he will not flash in time and will go down.
Oh, wow. Trading everywhere. And Fire actually pick up that kill in the mid, which means gold is only 1,000. I say only 1,000, but that's just purely farming for TDE that have the gold lead.
Yeah, and Fury has to be very careful. One Echo empowered auto attack on that lunge will kill it. Will kill Ed. And we see Maniac kind of in the area. Jaskin just going to go ahead and back and start building up towards that Rod of Ages.
Oh, nice binding. Look at that Thunderlord's poke. Lol.
That is just disgusting. Tokomi Homo is just doing so much pressure in the mid lane for being on such a passive champion.
I mean, you say passive, but compared to Fizz, it is a passive champion, but you've seen in the past that he has had some pretty insane games on Morgana, and he's just kind of gone off. Not as much as B-Camp last game, but...
Yeah, this definitely won't be a 20-minute game like the last one, but it's still going to be, I would have to say, a quick game. I don't think this is going to go long. These teams are way too aggressive.
Yeah, but on the side of Fire, their general shot caller, CTF, isn't here. Oh, the binding.
Oh, he's dead. He's gone.
Yep.
And that's a red buff to the Morgana. Buff transfer complete. That's scary. Now, what's scary here is Echo's in a lot of trouble. He needs to rewind. He does rewind. Gets out of that riposte. But Ed's just going to flash over to the other side and get the kill. No stun for Draskin.
I don't think he necessarily needed to flash there. But hey, to each their own. Nice 1v1 kill up in the top and a 1v1 kill in the mid lane for TDE here. 1,500 gold later, and this is starting to be trouble for Fire.
It could be trouble for Fire, but it could also be trouble for Team Digital. The kills are even. Now, we do see an engage in the bottom lane. Nutri's just going to jump out, and that's going to end that.
Again, the safety is just ridiculous. You can't touch a Tristana with a Janna whirlwind.
The thing here is, if Draskin gets put too far behind, this Fiora is starting to go off. Should he continue to go off, that could prove trouble. As Fiora will be able to lunge through and follow Nutrinks on his jump out.
Yeah, we're going to have to see. The farm is relatively similar in the top lane, but Fiora looks to be going for that Ravenous Hydra first.
Oh,
Spooky
that may
ghost.
be a dead Fizz. He's waiting for the jump.
Oh,
my God! Please. Mad Life, please.
Mad Life. Well, come on. That was so... You knew that was going to happen. Uh-oh.
But that's still great anyways. Uh-oh, the turn going in. Jump, there's that magic damage. John is going to push it back. The teleport's coming in from the Echo. He is inside now. Fiora did follow. It's 3-on-4, though. As the second teleport comes from Dragskin, Udyr is here. Morgana comes in. Excuse me, that was Tokomi Homo on the teleport. Shelly is here. Fizz is still mid lane. No teleport to follow as he does have Ignite, so that is a 5-man. And surprisingly, nobody died.
It's a 5-on-4. Ooh, buddy.
Oh, the bindings. The Gragas barrel is going to knock him back right into the pool, and Tokomi Homo is going to pick up the kill. Echo went in a little too deep. Does have his rewind and ended up not using it. So that is going to mean 3 kills for the Fire team.
Yeah.
Going to use the ultimate just to get out to safety. And big turnaround for the Fire.
There's too much aggression from Digital Esports. They dove a tower. They didn't really need to dive. It was still a 4v5, but 13 minutes into the game, it's still a tower. It still does damage. So, underestimating the amount of damage a tower can do, and really, that Fiora ultimate did a lot of healing to the side of Fire, so well done to get that.
Yeah, it was a great idea, but just poorly executed as Team Digital just got held up under that turret a lot longer than expected, which means they lost a lot of damage on their mid turret, and they lost that dragon. Fizz ultimate going to come out. Spell immunity, though, from the Morgana. She's looking to pick up that Fizz kill. Should not be able to get it.
No,
Took me almost. Took me almost. Still put down a lot of damage, though.
Yeah, he's got that Thunderlord's proc. He's got his Frost Queen's claim. Double Doran's. He's starting to get there. I mean, Morgana, you don't generally think about her as a damage dealer, but that's mostly because you see her as a support nowadays. She used to be a mid laner, if you believe it or not, everybody. She used to be a mid.
I don't even know if she's been updated where her support, or she falls under the support category. She is still technically a mage mid laner.
Mm-hmm. She has the scaling to do the damage, so we'll see. I think that's why she became such a popular bot lane, because she had CC and she had a lot of damage with her kit. So
yeah, just an ability to sustain in the lane with that spell vamp, a little bit extra in the fight. So win the skirmishes. The calling from Triple J, gonna clear out a handful of minions. Jackson takes the fight to Fiora. Ed lunging in. Jackson doesn't quite like it, so he's going to give up that pink ward. Shelly is in the area, but not quite coming over. Udyr's coming up as well. This could turn into a 2-on-2 skirmish. Ed took a lot of damage. The Grand Challenge came out. Jackson goes against the wall to avoid getting all those procs. Here comes Shelly, going to get the knock-up. Maniac is right behind him, though. Gragas is not going to be able to find the kill. The red buff is taken away, so Ed has to leave. 2-on-1 now, but Udyr has the health, has the mana. Jackson and Shelly trying to counter it out. Udyr down to half health. Great kiting ability from Team Digital right now. The rewind's going to do the damage. The knockup's going to keep him in place. Fiora better be careful. Gragas went right in. Oh my god, the double kill. Fiora walked right into that time charge or whatever. Walked right into the E.
Big
the time winder.
misplay.
Excuse me. And just died for it. Udyr got killed on the back half of that as well. So great job from Team Digital.
Big misplay from Ed. That was huge. It gave a double kill over to Draxkin. The one person who on Team Digital Esports has been doing really poorly just got a double kill and immediately caught up and already had a farm lead. So now he's going to be even more ahead.
Yeah, that's a rod finish plus the cooldown boots. That is going to be one scary Echo. In the bot lane, we're going to see Lucian go down.
Yep.
2 Nutrinks, just as easy as that. Explosive charge plus the buster shot, no chance. Then John is going to blow Alistar back to allow him to start raining down the damage, but he's going to tank it up with the 70% reduction on the ultimate, trying to keep him there long enough for Maniac to get. Nutrinks went in under turret and saw an Udyr surprise right there, so he had to flash out immediately. Use the heal as well, but in the mid lane, Fizz is going to go down to a little Morgana Echo combo, and Alistar Udyr got pushed back in the bot lane.
Yeah, and they're going to have trouble with this in the bot lane unless there's help sent. But Udyr is the only one down there currently, and he's just going to Tristana's just going to
Tristana can push towers very easily. Now on the top lane, we see Echo Fiora trading it out. Both of them half health. Turret is going to go down mid. Udyr taking a lot of damage. No explosive charge on him, so he is going to live.
Yep.
Had the explosive charge been on there, would have been able to proc it out with the autos. But Shelly came down anyways to try to help out, and that's going to zone the rest of the fire team right off of.
Oh my!
Whoa! Rewind, please. God, I love Echo.
I did not see that coming.
I love Echo.
I did
Just when you think you have him.
Wow, that was really well done by Draxkin. He almost went down, but that ultimate did so much damage to Fiora.
The lower you get, the more damage you take. The more damage you return. And he just returned all of it right back into Ed's face. He's picked up an easy kill. 4 kills for Draxkin.
Yeah, and now there's a 6,000 gold lead for Digital Esports at this time. So, Baron's up in 2 minutes. Maybe a potential contention point. There's still a top tower for TDE to take. And overall, 6,000 just from laning. Really, only 2 towers down.
What crazy advantage Team Digital has establish for themselves. We talked about that they're going to come out with strong lanes, and they have. They did lose the dragon, but they got 2 towers for it. Not quite ineffective at each other, but they do have 2 towers. Fire does have that 1 dragon, but when you're talking 6,000 gold lead to 18 minutes, that's just absolutely ridiculous.
Yep.
And there hasn't really been a grouping besides that little bit bottom.
Yep, and now they got the Rift Herald on the side of Digital Esports. They should be able to push this top tower easy, and Tickle Me Homo is going to come up for a potential tower dive, it looks like.
Oh, they are looking for Ed. Gragas Shelly has the barrel, going to knock him right back out. And here they go. The engage comes in. The Ezreal initiated. Oh, the barrel gets riposted. The grand challenge down. Now Shelly's taking too much turret damage. So they are going to have to back out. But the ultimate from the Echo going to turn it. Does miss the Time Winder. So that is going to mean Ed gets to safety. Little bit of a poor skill shot. It grants him his life. But Draskin should just be able to come back and finish that off next time.
Beautiful riposte from Ed up there. If that didn't go off, he was dead. But that stunned up Gragas under the tower allowed Ed to run away, get under her tower to the safety. And Echo almost got her, but missing that Time Winder. So really well done by Ed, and just slight miss from Draxkin. So really just nice play from both teams.
And honestly, I don't even know if they did it yet. Shelly could have held that barrel, and we'll get back to that later. Nutrinks actually go down. Jana not able to get the fizz out of there, but here comes Draskin. Gonna try to do damage. Stuns up the Alistar. And Dim gonna get locked up, but they're gonna re-engage on it as Gragas is on the way. His ultimate is back up. Tickle Me Homo taking a lot of damage, going for the 4-man all on the zone. A lot of damage on the burst. Doesn't actually lock anybody up. Team Digital trying to disengage from this. Here they come. They're re-engage on the Echo ultimate. Pick up Ed. Now he is low, so he's going to have to get out of the fight, but Fizz will die as he followed the rest of his team in there. So a 2 for nothing, or 2 for 1 so far for Team Digital. A 3 for 1 for Team Digital, and they may even get 4 as Maniac is the next target. He's going to get stunned up here right before he can get to the safety of his turret, and Draskin just went off.
That's a 4 for 1 and a dragon for Digital, and that's 8,000 and 8.5 gold lead for Digital, plus the dragon, which is how much in stats at this point? This is a tough game to come back from.
Uncountable in stats. As normally, Nutrinks is the main role, the main carry for Team Digital, but once you start locking him down, if you don't contain the rest of his team members, Drax is just going to come in there and blow everybody up, and we just saw that in that fight.
Yeah, Draxkin's ult does so much damage. He's really safe, and he can just jump into the enemy team and just literally wreck them 1v5 at this point.
And he played that so well, they kited back until that the Echo Shadow, whatever you want to call it, got right into position to get right in the middle of that Team Fire just bunch, that grouping. And just right when he hit that ultimate, just ended him.
You could say that again. It just kind of went from 100 to 0. And look at that. That's just the passive. The swap. Oh, Grand Challenge.
Yeah, Grand Challenge going down. Fiora's actually doing a lot of damage. Echo's going to have to burn his ultimate. Fiora will not get the Grand Challenge, as it is going to time out. Just barely had the auto attacks on it. Just was mispositioned. So Draxkin playing that a little bit poorly means going to give Ed a little bit of breathing room in the top lane.
Yeah. But you can see Shelly's going top to make sure that is not a thing. He's going to get pinged up by a ward, but...
Oh, Shelly's here. Going to get pinged out, but it might not be enough. He comes in with the flash. The riposte is down.
Whoa!
The barrel got riposted as well. Because that is on cooldown right now. And so Shelly is going to have to be running out. Draskin a little bit over-aggressive.
Yeah. Maniac actually went a Zerot portal in the button, placed it on the bot side after his Cinder Hulk.
Yeah,
so
that's
really,
great.
Really ineffective use of the stats, though. Cinder Hulk is that Cinder Hulk or is that Runic?
No, that's Runits. That's
is
Runits.
it? I must be colorblind. Sorry. But
You
either
are
way.
very colorblind.
Either way. He doesn't necessarily have the health to back up those stats for
No, but
first
actually, I
buy.
like it. So I was just thinking about that. Here's my reasoning behind it. Bot lane's getting there, just they're getting pushed in. All right, we'll say it nicely. And that Zero portal, calling comes out, but no, that Zero portal kept Nutrinks and Blow Me bot lane from pushing into that tier 2. And so while Udyr was allowed to go across the map, otherwise, we'll come back to this point. Come on, I just want to make a nice point. Draxon goes in, gets knocked up under tower. Nutrinks tried to kill the Alistar, but the ultimate kept him alive, and now Udyr is the focus. Mid lane, Biz is going to go down to the Gragas, barely gets out, jumps right into the Tickle Me Homo pool. He was alive, he was saved, and just suicided. The fight's not over mid. Fiora coming in. Ed trying to lock them all up, but is going to get stunned up. The Black Shield going down. No grand challenge for Ed. Now he's trying to chase out Tickle Me Homo. He will get him. Gonna get a lot of health back from it. Shelly has no mana, so if Ed realizes he could win the fight, and now he does, he's starting to turn. Under tower, though, Ed better be careful. Shelly still has no mana. Why are you going back in? If Ed just realizes he can kill him, there he goes, right back in. Oh, yeah, and he gets it with the last little lunge.
That was... You know, people get mad at us for saying people make misplays like that, but that was massive from Shelly. You know, having absolutely no mana and re-engaging on a Fiora by awkwardly waddling into her is not the best use of your time there. You got away for free, and then you just decided, you know what? Let's give the enemy team a handicap. And
he must have been drunk.
He must have. I mean, drunken rage, man.
Only explanation. Only explanation. No, but I want to go back to that Udyr with the Zero portal in the bot lane. It wasn't that actually bad of an option because he placed it in the bot lane and prevented Nutrinks and Blow Me bot lane from getting under that tier 2, which allowed him to roam top and make an impact up on Draxon, who's being OP.
BMTP.
You better be careful, though. There's the Fiora there. Ed, not quite going to pull the trigger to go in.
Uh-oh.
Trigger got pulled bottom lane. Nutrinks jumping over the wall. Alistar's trying to tank it up. He does knock him away. But that should be one dead dip.
Yep.
And it will be no tower here for the tier 2. It's a safety. The tornado's going to stop the calling, which means no Lucian damage. Nutrinks flashes in for that last little auto attack secure. Find himself a double kill. Zero portal bot lane means they're going to try to pressure in on this inhibitor turret. Minions are still far way off.
That minion wave.
It's too far.
They can't defend that. That was just over, being overzealous right there. They gotta have 4 men down here to defend that portal right now.
Maybe. We'll see. Team Digital trying to push in here. Their minions are slowly coming in. By the time the minions get there, the rest of the fire team will be up, but their teammates might be down as Draxon finds Maniac. A little bit too close after Janna put him into the wall. So they will be able to take this inhibitor turret at 26 minutes. Echo's looking for more. Did not engage on the right target. Gragas coming in. No barrel right now as it's down from the last fight. Turret goes down. Fight is still on. Morgana is mid lane. No teleport. Which means Team Digital is fighting at a man disadvantage. Nutrinks gets popped out. Echo gonna find the return kill on the Ed. Lucian's now the target, but he dashes to safety under the Nexus turret, and Morgana finally managed her way into the area, but she's just on the inhibitor turret.
Yeah, she was splitting that entire time. There was nothing she was doing. Her job was to split push and just get objectives, and that worked because...
And they got it.
Yeah. Easy peasy. They picked up,
They made it
2 kills
a second inhibitor as well if they push the issue, but they will not. As Alistar's coming up in 4 seconds, and Lucian's still full health, full mana, so they will just back off for some global objectives.
Well,
it's amazing what a 15,000 gold lead will do.
28 minutes. The one thing I will say for digital esports though is 15,000 gold. This game should be over by now. You know, especially when the 15,000 gold lead is pre 30 minutes.
It's true.
I feel like they're
having a little bit of trouble finishing the game off. It's mainly due to just over-aggression, I feel.
Yeah, just getting those easy, giving up those easy deaths when they don't really need to happen.
Here we go again. Tickle Me Homo is going to have to waste a lot of He's gonna have to waste a lot of summoner spells and cooldowns up there
Wow.
to just stay safe. But wait, they may be able to turn it back on. Draxton does come in on the teleport, but he finds 4 members. 4 members, 4 on 3 in the top lane. That is not going to go well for Team Digital. Nutrinks does manage to turn him around with the kite. Jana's trying to find her way up there. Now, where's Gragas? Gragas is still in the base, coming out of the fountain. So this is not going to go well for Team Digital if they decide to press it.
We'll see. Nutrinks actually failed, jumped over the wall there, so that was kind of funny if you saw him faceplant, but... Yeah, that's a Tristana Bam Bam dead turret. That's why I love that champ!
Yeah. Oh, wait a second. Watch the teleport from behind. Fiora, please, Ed, you had the opening. Didn't even use it.
Uh-oh.
Ran completely down the alleyway and is going to get just picked off for it. A huge misplay from him now. Echo goes back in on the rewind. He's going to try to slow out this Udyr. Gets the stun. And Nutrinks gets the double kill. Now Fizz is the target. Gets the triple kill.
No
Looking
way.
for the Quadra. Alistar is going to chunk him out, though. Should be able to kill her.
They're
no.
not giving it to him.
Gonna be
No
able to
way.
heal back up. He's got the Quadra. Where's Lucian? That's
No
a
way.
pentakill.
He can't do it. He has nothing.
Find it. He has no mana. They are looking for it, though. They want it.
He's
saying,
running to
give me,
base.
give me, give me. And Triple J saying, not like this.
No. They're not going to give it to him.
He's
Oh.
going to get out. He's going to get out. He's not going to get his pentakill. Minion is going to kill the Team Digital Esports top laner. Nutrinks really want to do that. And that may have actually saved the game. That
Pentakills
will
are
save
earned.
the
They're
game.
not given.
Yeah, save the game for Team Fire, as that means Team Digital Esports was not able to finish it. But I don't think it'll matter, as Team Digital is now 18,000 gold up. They have 2 inhibitors down and 1 Nexus turret down.
Oh my god. That's great. That's really funny. I can't believe that. What? Another thing we said about Digital Esports is they're just too overly aggressive. They really don't need to be, you know? They got the blood in their eyes. Again, another common theme amongst this game. And
Oh, yeah, here it is. 2 on 3. Alistar is there. Fizz there. 2 on. No. Morgana's going to get targeted up. The spell shield is only going to keep him alive for just a little bit longer. Now, that's cooldowns being blown. This could be a huge throw for Team Digital, as Gragas is trying to get out with his life. The lunge should end it from Fiora. There goes 1 lunge. Does not actually find it. John is going to slow down the move speed buff, and Shelly barely gets out.
all right.
Could have been a huge throw there.
I don't know. Nutrinks was up, so even with Shelly going down, it's not too much loss.
But if Shelly went down, could have been a Baron.
Could have been. But
And that could have completely turned the tables, but alas, it didn't happen. And now Blow Me bot lane is going to find this Ed, but he puts him right into the wall. It's a bait. Nutrinks comes in and just decimates him, as Draxton secures the kill. And they are looking for this top inhibitor turret. Team Digital Esports doesn't even want this Baron, which is absolutely free at the moment for him. Should they want to take it, they got super minions pushing in mid and bottom, and they're looking for this top lane inhibitor.
there's no reason to risk it. Just end the game, honestly. There's a Fiora down. They got super minions pushing on both top and or mid and bot. They can go for Baron. It'd probably be a good idea right now, which they seem to be doing. Yeah. So
They are turning back.
there's nothing Fire can do to defend this right now or try and take it.
Yeah,
Absolutely nothing.
They're going to start this up. Nutrinks going to chunk it out very quickly. Gragas is going to be very tanky through it, so they should be able to take this and return right back to the push, as the inhibitors are coming back up. Excuse me, Maniac's coming in. Going to get stunned up. Draxton turn around, but it's a very tanky Udyr. The rest of the Team Digital team does manage to pick up that Baron, and now they're turning on. They're looking for the return kills. Fizz ultimate comes down onto the Janna, sends him very low, but he does manage to live. Now the fight's on. The Morgana Binding's going to lock up 1, but Fizz does find the kill. Now Echo found Maniac, and Fiora is in trouble, but Fizz is still up, and he's still doing damage. He's coming in, going to find his 3rd kill on the Echo, as Lucian helps secure it, and now they're in trouble. Shelly's trying to return the kills, but Fizz is going to pick it up. There's 1 left. There is 2 for 4 right now.
But Morgana's
Takumi
full.
Homo, she's full health, full mana, looking for the kill. Going to flash over the wall, find 1. 3 for 4 right now. Takumi Homo still alive. starting to split push. Fizz just came back, went to the fountain. Nexus turret's going down to super minions. Fizz is still up. He's going to look to try to kill Tukumi Homo. Should he go aggressive, he'll probably die. On all cooldowns, there's a spell shield on the ultimate. Fizz is looking to go in. No damage on Tukumi Homo. Still doing damage to the inhibitor. Pulls himself to avoid any Fizz pull. And he gets the inhibitor.
Really smart there from Tukumi Homo to stay safe. I like how he used the pool to negate any potential dive from Fizz. This is intense. That could have been a really big throw, but the fact that Homo got out of that full health was massive. And now there's 3 inhibs down and
open Nexus.
Nothing that Fire can do.
This should be the end of the game. Team Digital Esports are going to pick up their 3rd dragon at 34 minutes, get a little bit extra move speed for themselves. But so far, they've lost 0 turrets. The only objective they've given up is that 1st dragon.
Yep, and a couple of kills. But I wouldn't count those as objectives.
I wouldn't count them as objectives either. As Draxon got his 11 kills out of 26, doing a lot of work for his team. A lot of kill participation. Now, Fizz is going to go in looking to pick the John out. He does find it, but Nutrinx is going to return the kill right back onto him. And now, Alistar Dimp is in a lot of trouble as he uses his ultimate, but he's still getting just chunked right through it. Going to get knocked into the wall and go down. That's a double kill for Nutrinx, who just is so upset he doesn't have his pentakill.
Yep. Same.
He's going to come in there, and this will be it. And this will be our last game as Team Digital is going to go 6-0. Nutrinx found a triple kill.
No Penta today.
Going to do it again. They are just BMing the heck out of this.
Yep.
Pulling up under fountain, tanking the laser damage. But the Nexus is going to go down in 35 minutes. 2,000 gold lead almost for Team Digital Esports, who are still our reigning team.
So it was a night of game. It was a night of League of Legends, everybody. And there are a couple things that we want to talk about before we finish off for the night. Because, holy cow.